I read the book and I fell completely madly in love with the book. And I grew up in California, and so I know all of those women, of course, except for the woman that I played. I'd never met anyone quite like Ingrid. I think that she's an enigma, and I think probably even to herself. So I understood her as best I could. I think that she's sort of, and the ultimate purist in a way, so that she speaks the truth a lot, but sort of is such an extremist and is so sort of unforgiving in her truisms that, in her philosophies, that she's very unyielding. I admire that quality when people have an unwillingness to compromise. And then ultimately are willing to pay the price for that, and knowing that they're going to pay a price. And I think that that's very, very unusual. I think that it's a very dramatic version of a coming-of-age story of my daughter Astrid, and a very extreme version of a very universal story and timeless story. And it's her finding her own voice. She was just divine, she was just, she's so talented, and she worked so hard on this movie. I mean, they just worked her really long hours, and, we've all, done it though, but it was really, really, I'm very fond of her. It was so fun when I got to do my scene with Renee, because I'm such a fan of, Robbins and everyone in the movie, and I know I just felt, but so finally it was sort of toward the end of shooting, and Renee showed up, and we had such a good time doing that scene together. We just laughed all day, and it's such a vicious scene, but we were hysterical. It was challenging playing someone who could be so utterly cruel. However ultra pure her motivations might be, and however philosophically I might agree with her concepts, but so kind of unbending, and that was difficult for me. I always wanted to sort of soften it and, take the edges off.